Right. Hello, yes. Starbound. How's everyone doing today? Hope your first day of your weekend's going well. You're about to hear how mine is going as, there it is. I'm going to start my stream today by taking a couple aspirin. Ooh, alright. So, the great bounty hunting has begun. As we really just... We're going to be doing a ton of bounty hunter missions, and we're going to be going to more, and more, and more, and more until we finish. Real quick collect from our animals. Oh god, they're following me down here. Alright, animals, despite, you know, the nature of being an animal, animals of Starbound cannot, in fact, jump. So I'm gonna do something real quick, just so the crew members get out. Or at least have a way out. Now they can hop between levels, and that should free up their AI a little bit. They don't have the same jump height as I do, so they, sometimes get stuck. So, we need to head to the new Peacekeeper Station, which is all the way over there, Jesus Christ. Oh, hey, we got a crowbar. Ah, yes, the crowbar coming at them down a steel corridor. Oh, that's lamentable. That is not, in fact, what I wanted to do. Alright, is that bat fully healed? No. No, it isn't. We do have a couple skill points available. More into strength, because strength is melee damage. Yes, yes, for our two-handed melee weapon. Fine. Oh yeah, I never went about finding not lie. Spiral power, phase matter, solarium, and hard carapace. There's the phase matter. Spiral energy, not spiral power. There's the solarium. Grab the ore too. Hard carapace. You can make 4. I have half as much spiral power as I need. That's a pity. Very good. Definition of insanity. Right, I apologize. If you would be kind enough to give me just a moment. Right, sorry about that. I had to ping someone real quick. At their behest, mind you. Alright, so now we're at the part where it's got some targets. Look, I know I have potato aim, but I'm willing to shirk some of that responsibility. Hear me out. This opens automatically whenever I've shot enough targets, so. There we go. Ah, kid, how are you doing? You're doing well, that's good to hear. Yes, the frog finishing. What is your question? Kid, you already asked this, didn't you? If I play Lethal Company or have Lethal Company. You good, bud? You're not. But do I lethal? This is some generational humor that's going over my head, apparently. Do I lethal or company? full lethal. I'm all for shoveling teammates. Alright, good enough. Not a generational thing, lol. Look. Look, you never know. Where am I going? Arctic, Midnight, Tundra, Lunar. And we'll head here first. Go ahead and stash the space synth for later use. I'm going to the Shadow Realm. You act like I ever left it. Free gold. Who's we? I'm not going anywhere with an unaccompanied miner. Speaking of. Never mind. Nothing to scan. I don't need to explore planets anymore, but I'm going to kind of do it because it adds some variety to the bounty hunting. And who knows, maybe I'll find something shiny. Like a damage 3 pet collar. Because we doing... like miners, because we doing the craft. That's an alien. Fish village. Interesting. On the topic of miners and craft and Minecraft, I'm thinking of getting back into Minecraft. Wortweed, and nothing else of note. My legs. Also a shadow person. Yes, of course, a glitch castle, here on a frozen world. Random wand. I will say I've been strangely unlucky with medical supplies this time around. Like, I'm getting plenty of the medical kits, but the nano-wrap bandages I'm not finding a lot of. And it's not like I'm using them frivolously, too. This metal man is little and broken, but still good. I see the Lilo and Stitch reference, and I appreciate it. None of these are what I need. It's all... I don't even know why I'm bothering to check for the codices. I don't think I have all of them for the glitch, but... my god. There's probably like one or two that I'm missing. Ah, Tesla staff. I was wondering whenever it'd show up. Oh yeah, that's tier 6, meaning it's actually good. Leave me be, perhaps. Magnorbs, random thing. Despite Magnorbs being like a one-handed weapon, since it does have the shielding alt fire, it is a two-handed weapon. So I guess that's something. Had I never scanned a glitch flag before? I scanned the Apex flag, right? Three diamonds. I believe in you, llama. There you go. A free snow cone. I could see this as an anime or a manga. Yes, my cohabitation with a shadow person. Rocket gotcha, yes. Well, we're going from one world of midnight to another, and if you're familiar with Black Lagoon, World of Midnight is far more catchy than it should be. I say that, but it is very much an acquired taste. Or you need to have a predisposed disposition to choir music. The flute. Full of wands, but we want neither of those. And then all this is just cell fodder. Very good. Hey, Pandy. I did say I would help you. So, what are the items you need help with today? Or do you intend on just watching and see if I scan any items that are in need of reclassifying? Best way to help is just scan stuff and suggest improvements. Right, earlier I scanned a gross little box for your cute little butt. Yes, I see. Understandable. Necky butt canonically do not stink. I come up with better stuff with, like, no effort. Look, you need to understand. It's always easier to be the ideas guy. And since you've been working on the mod for so long, the fatigue of it probably set in a little bit. Just scan stuff and say stuff. Yes, understandable and comprehensible. Tiles 2. I stand by the statement of I'll see what I can do. A crook figure from a forbidden social game. A queer figure from a forbidden social game. Keen figure. I see. Tight. Push up. Interesting decisions. It's like overheard the names, but not quite with those. I mean, I know I've been in conversations with people where I've been talking to them about a topic we should both know about, and they just, I tell them something and they immediately just mispronounce it to my face after I've specifically told them the word, and it's just like, how are you like this? Why are you like this? Heck yeah. Come on, poison bat tongue, I believe in you. Well, he tried. Look, I'm just a fan of some of that tongue action. Bell, yes. Bells and anchors. Look, you need to understand, I know what I'm about. Furry might be here for the space hookers. And goblins made of his own piss, but, I'm here for the bells and the anchors. I probably should have scanned those punji sticks. Is Turi even here? Probably not at the moment. I suppose when he does get here, I'll ask him if he's on, if he does take the stand for, space hookers and goblins made of his own piss. We'll find out, though. Is he on drugs? It's always drugs? No, no. He just works in IT. Also, recently, he's been working on this passion project of his where he's been trying to code a bot that plays football. Like, there's a game about American football called Madden, and he's been programming a bot to, like, play the game so he can simulate seasons, which is, like, rounds of the game. You say that, but aren't you in a like long-term relationship with someone who's in IT and does the coding? At. Vegetables. Exactly, so you'd know. Perhaps... Okay, real quick, I need to check this. Healing 2 isn't great, but I mean, I guess it works. I guess the real question is, do I want the healing collar or the damage collar? And healing, I think, provides more like, damage over time than the flat damage, because a monster that can survive longer will be able to hit more, as opposed to a monster that dies. Also, I believe this is the start of the map. When he's working on something, like, really into it, might as well be on crack. The reactions are very similar. Incredible focus and a borderline hyperfixation on numbers. Finally, a pretty looking curtain. This one even has wings. Yes, I see that one had a Red Bull. Does it make a dark sound when it drops? Perhaps. The crazed stare of, where am I and who are you and what is this? You dare break my concentration, mortal? I am the god of numbers and circuitry. How dare you test my will? There are two merchants right next to each other. Damage 2 we don't need. We're going to keep this healing augment. Don't need it, don't need it. Don't need those. We don't need another Magnorb, we already have. Don't need those, don't need that. Moon Expeller, if only it did fire moons. Yes. You don't have anything for sale. You have red stim packs. I'm a little interested in getting some stimmy, but not really. At least not right now. Suspended box full of danger. A bunch of sand on fire. An evil little stabby plant. Look, hear me out. One of the cactuses, somewhere that can be scanned. It would be funny. It would be funny if it was a Seth reference of a barbed prickly surprise. Or hell, if whenever you scan sand, it says litter box. Or perhaps that should be clay, depending on how realistic you want to be about what litter, cat litter is. Bush with balls. A fiery bush. There's an easy way to make the same item have multiple random scans. Oh, I understand. I'm not saying that one in particular. I'm saying a cactus. Somewhere. You need to find a way to wedge in barbed prickly surprise. Some reference to cat peen somewhere. Leafy bush. The barbed wire is just a nasty bush. That's what I'm doing. I've already scanned a lot of stuff, so I'm checking to see. In an effort to help you. Little bush made of food leftovers. Primitive abstract art. While humorous, no thank you. Oh, hey. A statue of a halotl has the Innsmouth look. Now, was that yours, or was that original? Vanilla, okay. Because I was going to say, I do appreciate a good Lovecraft reference. But I suppose, for now, we can think about what to do with the halotl statue. Actually, hold on. I have an idea. So, if you were interested, you could keep the a statue of a halotl, but instead of has the Innsmouth look, it could be nowhere near as tasty as the real thing. Not about stuff that doesn't have scans. Look. Things that do and things that don't both need to be addressed. A quiet little fire and a pretty little cage. Oh, not a lot I can do. Oh, now you decide to come out. Curse you. But stuff that does. Huge wooden canvas for scratching. Wowder. From chilies and raw tentacles. You will acquire the raw tentacles. Drop a bowl full of hot. Fire jumping at you. Make a bed this horrible. It's not a bed. Kennel? Ah, right. A big cozy house for my fluffy weasel. I suppose that's on brand for you. Yeah, it's a big fluffy weasel. Oh, there goes the bat. The bat went from alive to not incredibly quickly due to the good old-fashioned thing known as contact damage. This is a trap. That little swamp dish locks it from the outside. I feel like if those paper lanterns were more portable, a more appropriate name would be a scratch light. But as they are just mounted little lights, I don't exactly have a real complaint for an appropriate paper lantern. This is what Claw Envy looks like. Yes. Undoubtedly. They're not really cats, though. At least they don't see themselves as such. I don't care if a duck thinks it's a goose. At the end of the day, it's still a duck. Stiff sits for stiff butts. Redefining what it means to be a hard ass. Rattly metal person. This must be a fish person's mother. I regret to inform you, theft. Kick your mum. Look, look, Pandy. You'll have to forgive me for the cat references and whatnot, considering they have cat ears, they have cat tail, they purr, talk about scratching stuff all the time. They have many cat-like traits, is what I'm getting at. So. You'll forgive me if I fall into the trappings of at face value. It's complicated. Look, I get it. It's just, I am a simple rat. Transparent hiding spot. People are silly. Why must you be immune to fall damage? Alright, I think I'm about back around to the beginning of the planet. That's the beginning, alright. I think it is anyways. Yes, I remember this. This is why I don't name the pets. They do not last long. I have no way of healing it, so... Well, there are ways to heal pets, it's just I'm not, I don't have the, pet station. And I can't be... I cannot be asked, yes. A headmouth plushie. It's probably best if you don't change the description on this item. Is the dragon thing vanilla? Yes. Whenever you fight the dragon, you can all of the bosses have a rare minifigure drop. Well, except Azra. Azra doesn't have one, but... I don't think she does. Hold on. Why is there none here? Fishing, action figures. Yeah, the action figures. There's one for the UFO, there's one for the mech, there's one for... That's either Swan's Song or the Clue X Guardian. Yeah, there are a bunch of action figures. Azra body pillow. I mean... I'm sure someone's thought about it. Though she's a bit old, that has not stopped anyone. I'm so tempted for more speed, more jump height. The reduction to energy regen rate is like mildly annoying, but I mean, she has gray hair and gigantic bags under her eyes and wrinkles in the small character arts. I'm sure someone's released a younger Azra mod. But as far as I'm aware, she's old. I accidentally destroyed the ship. I kind of wanted to scan that. More dark slime rings that way. Also, look at all the gasoline. a tableless table. I mean, I don't hate myself enough to make the joke that just came to mind, because that is wrong generation. Different generation for humor. Make it already? Look, it's a cringe joke. That's why I don't want to make it. Roomsies. You want to cringe so hard you suffocate. Alright, well then... It's not gasoline, it's gasoline. It's dummy thick and helps you move forward. Gasoline. Get some. Ah, yes, get some lean. The fuel for every entrepreneur on the go. I appreciate the pun. So the joke with the get some lean is acquire an amount of lean. Lean being, what was it? Grape soda, codeine, cough syrup, and Skittles? Or was it Sprite, Skittles, and codeine, cough syrup? Cough syrup equals codeine, yes. Mushroom. So, yes, please. Oh, heavenly. Big thorny bush. Little yellow solid snakes on a tree. Meat pancakes. There are untrimmed bushes out there. Well, I'm not that picky. That is mildly annoying. Alright, I don't know why I have two different stacks of dirt, but I do. No particular reason why this ugly old jar shouldn't be smashed. Foul-smelling lamp with rotten stuff inside. For some reason, whenever I saw the lamp, I didn't remember what the scan was, and I figured it'd be some kind of, I don't know, euphemism or, like, innuendo about giving the lamp a good old rub. But not everything has to be lewd or crude. It's portraying a cup full of goo? Well, it is just a workshop, so... just work with the thinky parts. What an ugly old pot. Well, that seems vanilla. I think we already have a drum kit, but I don't remember. We're gonna hold on to it for a second. It actually isn't. There's the vase again. Shiny bottle. Visit all the islands. I don't really have an issue with the, shiny bottle. But I'm thinking, because it's something you need for the bed, for the lavish bed. Maybe adding a line, just like a single line of, I should take it for a project, or... I don't know. It's something that gives the Neki to show a bit more desire towards it. Ah, that's for stuff you need. But how would I know that? Hold on. Yep. That'll do it. You gotta remember, I'm a dumbass. Bert. I'm mildly surprised you didn't go with, some variation of helicopter again. But Burr is charming on its own. Birdie helicopter. Don't want to overuse it. I mean, you used it once. For the mini helicopter and the windmill. Oh no, you might have used it for the big ones in Novakin villages as well. I don't remember though. A huge bush. It would be a bit topical, but having one of the bushes being described as, I feel the desire to throw my shoe at this, would be humorous for some. Ouchie wooden spikes. One of these sticks is extra ouchie. Oh, so, that reference is to reference of former American President George H.W. Bush, and how during a public address in the Middle East, someone got up and threw a shoe at him. Well, threw a pair of shoes, actually. Ah, yes. Throwing a shoe at a former president of the U.S. A real American hero. But he wasn't American. A real American hero. I feel the incredible urge to throw a shoe at it. I mean, I know my Neki is currently wearing shoes, but do Nekis normally wear shoes? What is the ratio of normal Neki shoe wear? No, they don't normally wear anything. So they're streakers. They're part of the nudist colony. Fortified wooden box. This ball wouldn't make a good toy. Fluffy creatures. I mean, for a ball and chain, you could call it for restrictive play. Not a particularly effective door, it's easy to pass right through it. Here's our sensors and close obstruct sensors. Ah, yes. What was it? The, Quiet from Metal Gear Solid argument? You don't understand, she needs to be naked. Poop gate. Not to be confused with poop deck. Bishop. That's king? King, yeah. Bishop, crook. Why does everyone think it's a lewd nudist thing? I don't. Good luck dressing up a puma. I mean... maybe it's because they have a somewhat feline appearance and are described as originally made by human... what's the term? Entrepreneurs? Enthusiasts? Degenerates? I don't remember. But, point being, you know what they were used for. I know what they were used for. Humans wanted cat girls. They got cat girls, and you know exactly what they were going to do with them. Humans wanted cat girls, Apex wanted Felidae hunters. Hey, we got both. Brown grass. So, this calls into question one thing real quick. So, you have one of the bushes as fiery bush and very brown grass. I guess if they register fire as brown. Deadly molten lava. I mean, you could always have it so whenever you scan lava, it reads hot stuff's coming. Because that's a meme. Red is brown to them, yeah. Can't change liquid scans for some reason. Interesting. Smells so good you want to jump right in. Hold on. Why does this have the mirror to it? Was it needed for something? There's supposed to be a recipe for a bed that included it. The scan is holdover. Okay. Well, again, I didn't know. You provided me the information that the mirror was for recipes, and then I saw one. I'm just like, hold on a sec. Wait, just a tick. So you'll forgive me for my confusion. The box originally required it, but too difficult to find on, like, a starter planet. I mean, if you wanted, couldn't you make it so that it was craftable out of, I don't know, like, wheat or, plant fiber? Because wheat is available, like, everywhere. Add a recipe for vanilla items? I've seen people do weirder. Couple fires stuck to a wall. With squiggles. Old-looking bricks. It's a dragon hole! Oh yes, fire up the Dragonator. For some reason, I think you've provided me some form of brain rot. Upon seeing this, I'm just like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. The wall's kind of shitting out orbs endlessly. But, like... I was thinking about maybe making it, pushing it towards more like something about a ball. Like, focusing more on the ball itself. And after that thought process, my mind went to the ball's hardened meme, and it made me chuckle. It just looks like a butthole to you. That's fine. It's understandable, I suppose. Little people. Multiple beds pressed into a square. There's a broom on it. I was gonna say, if you wanted to pander to a different audience, like to the Deep Rock Galactic people, you could have one of the stone descriptions, like for one of the types of rock, simply be rock and stone, in all caps with an exclamation point. It would be a little out of character, and it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense, as it is just a reference to Deep Rock Galactic. But I'm sure someone would enjoy it. Alright, now's my chance to read the bungee stick descriptions. This ceiling has teeth. That's what it says for all of them? Yes, it does. A A posh little box for my posh little butt. In line with the character so far. Okay, do these share a description, or... Scan the guillotine. They do in vanilla, too. Oh, that's odd. Cut my prey into pieces, this is my cutting board. You had to make a Papa Roach reference. Hey, a free gravity augment. Oh, sweet. Gravity. Most seem to get it? Yeah. Yeah. An old yucky metal thing. I feel like this should be something about climbing, because this is latticed in a way that would allow for easy climbing. Also water. Smooth metal cold to the touch. Fancy tech wall. Boring buzzy light. Little thorny bush. Oh, yeah. It's like a fruit basket, so many flavors, but all of them yucky. Flower bush. Thorny bush. Big thorny bush. If you were interested, this bush is a prick. Are you familiar with, are you a fan of the English TV show? Well, not TV show, but... Is it a TV show? I don't know. Are you familiar with The Mighty Boosh? Because if you are, you could name one of, like, the larger bushes just the Mighty Bush. Don't think you are. Alright. The Mighty Boosh is a very strange show. I don't remember much of the Mighty Boosh, but what lives rent-free in my head for the rest, like, for as long as I'll live, is old Greg. If you want to experience something, I recommend you take a moment to look up the Mighty Boosh Old Greg. You'll witness something that has lived rent-free in my mind for many years. A windy box. I would say a windy box for my windy butt, but that's not a chest, and that goes against the naming conventions. I mean, yeah, you get what I mean. Fart jokes are always funny. There to break wind and break tension. Oh god, I've talked about farts and now I've got the behind the scenes information from the Princess Bride in my mind. Did you know that on the set of The Princess Bride, Andre the Giant loosed an incredibly long fart that lasted so long it caused concern to the rest of the production crew? And upon completion of the fart, director, or one of the producers, asked, "You okay, Andre?" And his response is, "I am now, boss." Hold on, I have to look up this piece of trivia now. Andre the Giant fart. Andre the Giant and the 16-second fart. Woo! Imagine farting for 16 fucking seconds. Oh, Jesus. Veritable symphony of gastric distress. Whew. God, when I'm old and gray and I'm on my deathbed, I want my friends and family to look back, and I want them to describe me like that. Well, of all the things Ratty was, a veritable symphony of gastric distress was one of them. So, now that I've stopped and I've thought about it, a gross little box for my cute little butt. If you wanted to break the naming conventions for this... No, it's not worth even bringing up. I was gonna make a statement about, like, oh, you could say, instead of a gross little box for my cute little butt, it could go something along the lines of, this box has already been used. As a proverbial insinuation of repulsion. But that would kind of break the name convention of the boxes so far. So it's probably best if you don't. May as well go with this box is full of cum, and so is my butt. Look. All I'm saying is that just because your necky is a bareback butt slut, doesn't mean all of them are. I am the knight. Dark Corp. Oh, hold on. There should be a bunch of newish stuff. This flower tastes like blood. Water teeth. Fake eggs. Yep, that works. Frozen water. I should lick it. Will the box freeze to butt or butt freeze to box? Ah, penguin snow globe. Actually, let's put that down immediately and scan it. We've probably already... No, we haven't. There's a tiny cold bird living inside this ball. No, I was... Well, no, that wouldn't be in character, never mind. Was that egg shoot growing on top of that? Oh yeah, does if you scan ore that's in the ground, does it tell you copper ore? Yeah, okay. Pipes for the ground to fart through. Understandable, comprehensible. Brown metal steering wheel for poop. Spinny, spiky, fucky thing. Little brown metal spiky wheels. Didn't want to touch materials? Yeah, that makes sense. It allows for more player clarity. I get that. I understand that. Helps avoid the confusion. I don't imagine... I was gonna say, I don't imagine it would be too much of a problem, because if someone's modding the game already, it's probably they're not their first playthrough, but you never know. And better safe than sorry. I don't trust campfires. Such a comfy looking bag. That's not... Yeah, that's just more diota seed. Or diotas. Oh, the blood broke the campfire. This is the problem with the blood mod, the gore mod. End up with a bunch of extra fucking campfires. You'd be surprised, got so many comments about how people started their first ever playthrough as a Neki, and then about how they couldn't play any of the vanilla races because their animations sucked and such. Tomato. A mechanical tomato. Portable fire. Yep, that's fine. A lot of Starbound reviews seem to go, just install mods and it'll be a good game. So people just do it right after they buy it, probably. That pile of puffy snow, perhaps there's food underneath. I suppose I can understand that. I guess the problem with my perspective on Starbound is that I played since beta, since before game release, so I see the game very differently. I want to have a glowy bush too. You are a glowy bush. Big glowy herbal orifice. Someone lose connection, or do these roots just glow? I don't get this one. If I scratch this tree, will my claws glow too? That was your boy's idea. Yep, that... Suppose that tracks. Because they look like severed optical fibers. Do they? Kinda, I guess, maybe. I suppose I could see it. Or... frozen water bricks. Oh, is there scan description for change? Little loops that hold each other together. Are we back at the start, or was there just a whole nother dungeon? There's just a whole nother dungeon. Brother. The loops. I mean... You could always have the change just be metal loops with the O umlauts. Two on the nose. What's treasure barrels? A roll box full of useless shinies. That is a really dumb... I'm a moron. Hold on, so what is this? Big rolled up bed. I mean... Hold on, let me check. Yeah. 2 loops, you're probably right. I mean, I'm objectively correct that I am a moron, but... So, like, this is a big rolled-up bed. So, I want to take a moment to say that a bedroll is a piece of camping equipment for that. So you could just have it be a big bedroll. But I suppose a big rolled-up bed would probably make more sense, since if you called it a bedroll, people might get confused, thinking they might be able to, I don't know, use it to make a bed. Oh dear God, a jumping augment. That's terrifying. It's like a haystack, but rolled. Yeah, it's just... Don't worry about it. Ratty is probably overthinking things, as he is one to do. And the inventory is once again full. Go get him, Pebblet. I believe in you. Okay, yeah, I came over here. Good heavens. The Pebblet barely survived the conflict. Ooh, that's, I guess that's the problem with getting, creatures not on max tier planets. They tend to be kinda squishy. Pebbledon. My claws are definitely sharper than all of whatever those are. Statement about a broom. I can't sit on this shelf. It's full of uncomfortable stuff. You gotta go soon? Understandable. Shiny stick is on fire. These small sleep meters have little swinging balls. On a pedestal. Hold on. Much strong, very rock, such wow. Well, I shouldn't be surprised that there's a Doge meme. Little box for my little butt. Ah, the inventory is full, and that is a very expensive thing. Smells funny. Purpose built for to stock from. Surprised I'm not using some bigger inventory mod? I'm thinking about it. I am, in fact, thinking about it. But for the most part, like, the biggest problem I'm having is that I'm carrying a bunch of useless things. I'm carrying a hoe with me, I'm carrying peace credits. I'm not even using the spellbook of aura anymore. I'm not really using the staff either. I've got the two neo-magnums on me. I don't need more inventory space. I need to manage my inventory better. Wooden thingy for climbing. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. Polished wood. Someone's polished their wood. To be expected. Appropriate roof tiles. That's default, isn't it? No. That just seems very Apexy and not very necky. Necky-ish? Necky-y? Ah, I see, I see. Tablet is currently immune to damage. Repeatedly just becoming immune to damage. As you are basically originally a indoctrinated Ministry of Knowledge agent. Enforcer, kind of. Yeah, I get that. It's just... I don't know. How do I describe it other than just... It seems sterile, if you catch my meaning. Also, the Pebblet is not winning that fight. It did survive for a long time, though. Pile of slimy balls. Active light. Slimy, icky grass. Pile of slimy balls. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, we're done. On this planet. There are less sterile scans on that note. I mean, yeah, it's just... You wish you had better ideas? I mean, I could probably sit down in front of a list of every single item, look at it, and compare it to what the scan description is currently. That sounds like it'd be really, really boring. And I imagine that's kind of a problem you began to run into. You don't want to do scans that way. I mean, that's how you end up with very sterile scans. You can go to other parts of the ship, crew. You don't have to stand in front of my wall lockers. You do them as you go whenever you come upon. You add scans. It helps come up with things because it gives context to items. Yeah, I suppose. Metal space wall. Space beam. Oh yeah, what's it? Wind blows these rods around gently. And one of the... Why? Why are you like this, crew? Sploosh. Not to be confused with kaboom. Why didn't you... I do frequently make this mistake where I plot a course, I set it to go, and then I just... I'm impatient, so I get up before this animation begins. If you get up before that animation begins, you don't actually go anywhere. This enrages the peanut, but it's life. can sneak access to my own locker now. Alright, so that guitar's new. The drum kit I can sell. And everything else here is just sell fodder. Oh, I'm gonna keep the gravity augment. And the jump booster. I said enrages the peanut. Enrages your bean. I mean... Is that what happens when you're flicking the bean and you get interrupted? Enraging the bean? Why did you just say that? Lol, we don't talk about that? I mean, I'll respect your wishes, but we're beyond that at this point. Especially after last night. Sorry, the horny levels have grown too high. I have to go. Oh, right, we're on a new difficulty level. I can't afford to... For what it's worth, not yours. But you were complicit in it. Aiding and abetting horny now, are we? Oh, that's a problem. That's a massive problem. I'm going to die repeatedly. Alright, let's try to save some money. It's part of the deal. If you say so, Slick. What? There was a scan thing there for a moment. Hardened dark slime with... Oh, that's the background wall. Little rocks in it. Asphalt. Alright, have fun. Before you go, I'm surprised you didn't have asphalt written as, like, you know, asphalt. Hell, if you want to make it particularly simple, booty blame. It wasn't me, it was the ass's fault. You're welcome, Pandy. I'll try to keep thinking while you're off. If anything comes to mind, I'll probably either flip it or watch it back or relay it to you at some point. I cannot steal the plushy toy. I'd rather tongue stand. I mean, I feel obligated to make at least the joke, at least once, of the folding chairs being like, ah, yes, sits that double as a weapon. Hold on, is this fully a planet I've been to already. I think so. Head mouth plushies. Fun. Hmm. An industrial set of bellows from a foundry. So that's vanilla. That hasn't been changed. Cold metal sits for cold metal butts. I like the way it pumps. Seems like some of the smashable stuff didn't get caught in the, by Pandy either. It's fine. These things happen. Oh yes, suspicious ship, I'd like to hit you with a vibe check. Why must you shoot me through the wall? I suppose it was still active, so it was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep shooting. Because why not? It is a robot. It is what the robot do. to steal all of their fuel. All of their gasoline. Storage lockers that go on the wall are some variation of wall sits or wall box, yeah. A wall box for fucky stuff, awfully direct light. Alright, I should be free to return to the, thing and the stuff in the, Peacekeeper Station. That's what it's called. Also, full disclosure, I am debating whether or not I'm going to go... I've been debating whether or not I want to slink on back to the ruin fight to farm XP. Rather have the multiplier. Brute force decreasing speed and jump height is annoying. Vital blow. That reduces max health, which is really rough for the Neki who have reduced max health. Alright, we're fine. TM. No soul adrenaline rush, which is sad but understanding. Understandable. Sorry. Oh, I can't sell to the furniture store. That's sad. Afraid of that. Oh no, we already had. Okay, good. I thought we were starting to get the new mech parts, which would have been annoying. But we didn't. We're safe for now. Why were they all gathered around the food cart? I don't get it. Like, I had it there for a reason, in heavy quotes, just so it was near the food locker, but... now I'm gonna have to move it. You can't have nice things, apparently. Set to sell, all set to sell. Ah, the Peacekeeper credits. I'm actually storing those in this container over here. Can I make a snowman? Yep, snowman. I need a carrot and 2 pieces of coal. Fancy snowman. Ah, so I can choose between a normal snowman and a fancy snowman. Well, I think if I make the regular snowman, break it, I'll be able to get the scan of it at the very least. Don't know why the Neki doesn't like it. I'm surprised that the snowman description is just aggression, revulsion noise instead of, water person. Or some such extension. Also, you need wood log, and then whenever you break the snowman, it gives you treated wood. Might be an odd oversight on the part of the developers. I don't know. So I need to do this, otherwise I'm going to go insane. Yeah, that'll do. It's fine. Good enough. Not great, but good enough. Well, that's a good start. We can see that one of the bounties is literally within system. T-Rex. Again. I feel like there's an obligatory joke about somewhere with one of the species, the races that has a tail. There has to be an innuendo made somewhere at some point about, hey, you want to touch tails? Oh, there's a Florin hunting ground. Oh, the cartilage gun. I was wondering when I'd run into one of these. Why do you slap? Does agility have a weird pistol bonus on it that I just never noticed until now? Fall damage, swim speed, movement speed, jump height. Oh, another time pierce. Ah, they were probably already injured. I'm an idiot. Well, no, it was still hitting a bit above its weight class, which was surprising. Oh, I guess I have the opportunity to test it, to find out. Akimbo cartilage, and then we'll see what happens. Big glowy green fruit. Little stick box. Hey, Smashley. Alright, thank you. I hope Dion's doing well. Fire on a stick. I might be having a classic case of item cards lying to me, as this says it only hits for like DPS of 15 with flat damage of 7.8, but it's hitting way above that for some reason. Toy plant person, you want one? No, that seems to work fine, which is really, really weird. Maybe it's because I'm not on a final tier planet? I don't know. Box for my butt. I swear there was a weapon, one of the... One of the boxes was like a weapons crate or something. And I suppose it could be a weaponized box or a weapon box for my weaponized butt. I don't know. Cactus. I don't know if I've ever seen a house setup like this. I don't know if it's intentional, because this has a roof too. Also, Smashly, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, am I out of it today? Yeah, I think this one was like a weapons box. Yeah, it's just a box for my butt. Yeah, weapon chest, so... I'm gonna grab this and I'm gonna place it on my ship just so I can remember to tell Pandy about it. Also, while I'm here, I should probably, farm up some spin power. Oh, fish people. I don't think the little ones can drop spin power, which is a shame. A shame. Sorry, for a brief moment my mind went on a very small tryst of nostalgia for Heroes of the Storm. And I guess World of Warcraft 2, since it was Malfurion I was thinking of. Never played World of Warcraft, though. Do I need to wait for them to start spinning before they give spin power, or am I just... I don't think I've gotten any spin power. Yeah, no, I haven't gotten any. That's kind of disconcerting, just a bit. Yes, merchant. I can offload now. We're gonna hold on to the cartilage. Well, no. No, we're not. We have the Neo Magnums on the ship. And those do hit harder than the I'm gonna keep the cartilage gun because they're legendary, and that means I can upgrade them, theoretically, on paper, if I ever do one of the vaults. And for now, they provide an adequate ranged option. I do also want to make a point. Take some time to go farm the boss weapons, because that's just something I like to do. Not really farming the bosses, if you get my mean, but like the weapons they give are all unique and they're interesting. Like the mine horror gives a beam weapon. It's kind of, this is gonna sound insane. It's kind of like the gnome, but worse. Also, this planet is done. Because you can get it before the gnome. You could technically get the gnome before it, but I don't think it compares. God, I have so much just meat chunks. Bathe in the meat chunks. Oh, good old Krieg would be proud. I'm still sad my Borderlands 2 playthrough got scuffed because hardware fuckery. We'll prominently put it like right here just so we remember it. All right. Also, I could probably go make the, yeah, the final frontier. I probably have enough to do this. Fire vault key from the mysterious trader. You know, I say that, but it depends on what one it feels like doing right now. That's just for pure XP. Half prime. Is that what it's called whenever a powerlifter decides it's leg day every day? They get calf prime. Or is that what they used in the charged lemonade that's killed a few people from, what was it, Starbucks? I don't know. I can't be topical because I'm out of touch. Of course, that was the last big thing with Starbucks. More recently, that, what was it, Stanley Cup stuff, they were super, super in because the totally inspiring crime. A printer. It prints pictures of my butt when I sit. Understandable. Boring green box is taller than me. Right. So before I got sidetracked, I was talking about, like, the boss weapons, TM. And, like, the horror drops a laser, that is just an eyeball. The Ixodoom drops one of its claws, which is a pretty good early weapon. Melee weapon. Oh, there he goes. But Azra drops her katana. I don't know if the, I don't know or remember what, Dreadwing drops. I know he can drop a mini of himself. But other than that, I don't actually remember much. The big ape drops, a rocket launcher. The false dragon drops a pistol, like the dragon's maw. It's kind of like the cartilage gun, just a higher tier. Hold on, so what's the scan description for the meat biome? Tasty looking grass, and these walls are food. Two tentacles, hugging a ball. That's someone's tail. Ball is coming out of the planet's orifice. Slimy balls with a tentacle. Meat. Stretchy. Ah. Good heavens. It is a raid. A raid from Brock Bosner with the massive 16. How are you today, Brock? Guma, lovely to see you. Yes, yes. How is Monster Hunter, what is it, Generations Ultimate? I've been trying to catch the streams lately, but sometimes you just get busy, you know. Another time pierce. Ah, Helios Prime. Welcome. Just hit G rank today. Nice. I swear I've been to this planet before. Well, I guess... Do you prefer Helios or Helios? These are the questions. It's a minor distinction of pronunciation. Andy was here, but no longer, as far as I'm aware. Drums. Ah, yes, a padonkadonk. Never get confused. Well, it depends. Which pronunciation would you like? Helios? Helios? Elevos? How Romanized do you want the pronunciation? Helios. Here. Is this the hunter's arm, leg, or tail? Helios. Kuma just made matters worse. He made it so much better. We call this comedic timing. Why am I even bothering to check? None of this is going to be worth a damn in like 20 minutes. I guess it's money, TM. Like, at the end of the day, I am just going to sell anything I really find. Oh, don't feel bad, Guma. Oh, don't worry about it. Megalodon. Yes. Raise your dongers for the Megalodon. Why is the biome so meaty? I like this drink's color. Why is it a drink? This thing is sometimes on fire. Helios, enjoy your lurk. Have a good night, Guma. I hope you get some well-deserved rest. So many clothes. Oh my god. 3 hats in a single container. I'll take the ore Empty bottle of fancy water. I feel like those didn't get changed. That's okay, but... I don't know. Fire in a jar on a steak. Well, we found the Discord moderator. Imagine having someone walk up to you, and your response is, "Howdy do, kitten." Bruh, I forgot it was real life. Look at the amount of money I stand to gain. It's mostly from the tech cards. The tech cards and the manipulator modules. This is friend, not for eats. I'm gonna steal that. Look, I'm just reappropriating some materials. First, he was more annoying than expected. Mr. Nibbles sucks. What? Who's Mr. Nibbles? Nibble Snarf. It sounds like a He-Man, like, side character. I'm not familiar with Nibble Snarf. Full disclosure, so that's... Man. What a name. Sandfish with a massive mouth. I guess it's better they called it Nibble Snarf than Gobble Snarf. Alright, anywho, enjoy your meal and your sleep. You deserve it. And repair that. Oh, another Soul Seeker. How nice. Yes. Hey, if you need sleep, you need sleep. Never feel bad about taking care of yourself. I have a great voice, by the way. If you say so. Brock likes to imply as much, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, hello, Iron Spider. Ah, 007. Wonderful to see you. Medical kits. Another medical kit. Look. Healing is always welcome. But, maybe I should start ignoring it. So sadly I have to head out too, but good luck with the stream. Well, thank you. I hope you have fun doing whatever it is you're doing. If it's rest, I hope you rest well. If it's responsibilities, I hope they go painlessly. Drop off the food I collected and the seeds. I should do something with this meat. This inventory container is going to start lagging soon. It will be annoying. Yeah, that's fine. Very good. I'm tempted to put down a second clock because I think it would be funny. The second Soul Seeker goes next to the first. Now, I'll say it again. The Soul Seekers go next to each other, and I'm keeping the Soul Seekers because legendary equipment that isn't max tier, which these are not, they're tier 4 of potentially 6, maybe 7, they can be upgraded if I take them to a vault. If I go into a vault and complete it successfully, I can upgrade them there. I wish I could make a training dummy to test out damage, but alas, we cannot. Durasteel, string, and oil. Durasteel, one singular string, and I still have the oil on me. I should process some of that. Not all of it, but some of it. Oh, that is all right by me. All right, very good. Compound bow. Drop off that and that. Drop off everything else as well, because we might as well. Flesh. Good old soft white flesh. If we can get... Can I upgrade the poison bow? Well, now I'm curious. If I can upgrade the poison bow, it is of the right rarity, but I don't know if it would let me. I'll be sure to try and take that to one of the final areas eventually. Would be very interesting to see. Let's go ahead and drop off the cartilage guns, because as neat as it was to use those for a little bit. 7.8, 7.8. Wrong thing, right thing. 7.5. These technically hit for less, but they're thematically more relevant to the bounty hunter-ing. They also do that purple neon that's very popular. God. I'm agitated because I forgot I had a snowman on board. And I just shot my own snowman, so I had to go rebuild him. Poor little snowman receiving some collateral fire. He did nothing wrong, and yet he received the flak anyways. Now, for people who are unfamiliar, this is mech content. I do not enjoy mech content, so I have the basic mech, and then I just leave it behind. this is fine. And this provides me an opportunity to test how the, yeah, that damage isn't very good, but, hey, it's there. Alright, we have to apprehend Catin, which gives me incredible amounts of SCP vibes. Interesting. This bounty hunting job is awful easy. I just wish there was more to it than go to location, dropkick unsuspecting fool, or find clues. I don't know what I want, I don't know what I expect, but something... Real quick, gonna go drop kick a mech. Why? I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Very good. I don't think the shock hopper mech actually drops anything, though. It might drop a shock hopper mini, but that'd probably be about it. Also, are you still asking for phase matter? Yes, yes you are. You disappoint me. Okay, tech... I was gonna say tech cards aren't worth anything anymore. That's not entirely true, because this guy exists. Seems like he mostly wants upgrade modules, though. Ah, Terramart. Yeah, let's sell those. Get us a nice lump sum of money. A unprecedented financial windfall. I'm obligated to make this at least once a stream, except not really, but I feel a need, an urge, right about now. Behold, we have We have Pipsy, and we have milk. So with the power of mods, we are able to make pilk. Y'all want a glass of pilk? I do. Okay, we're here, yes. Down we go. Time for hunting of more bounties. Immediately a glitch village. Very nice. We will be robbing them. And by that I mean going through their sundries and taking their rocks. What happened to this door? This one doesn't have a door either. That merchant do be selling. Please, my enhanced mobility is too much for this normal structure. Disappointment, disappointment. Now you see, we've run into a slight problem. You might notice that in the top right there's a compass, which is pointing me towards my objective. My objective is currently under the village. Now, as you expect with many video game AI, the AI has trouble with object permanence and causality. They cannot correlate the connection between the player and the hole that just opened up in the center of their village. Shiny treasure if I let him go. I regret to inform you, jail, no bond. Goodbye. The bounty hunter content of Starbound might be a little lackluster, as in it doesn't do much with the premise. I guess, like, I don't know how to describe it in a way that isn't done to death, but, like, I gotta say, the aesthetic and the music is phenomenal. I love the neon aesthetic. I love the music. It is an absolute bop. So are we getting into the bad side of town where there are alien growths on the ground? Like, imagine you live in a village, half of it's in like a normal area, and the other half is literally a xenomorph hive. Just there aren't any xenomorphs. Imagine drinking from this kind of well. It's just like, oh, the hive ground provides water somehow. My wheres. Your whens and whys as well. For a brief moment, that small barrel looked like a bowling ball to me, and I'm just like, oh, he's selling bowling balls. Why? He's not. I'm an idiot, but my brain registered it all the same. Oculimons. Grab a few of those. I'm spending money very quickly now. Oh, craftsman shirt. I don't want or need that. Weird person smells of hay. I wish you could use the training dummies as training dummies. Check your DPS in a safe environment. Maybe give it a couple customization options so you could tweak the armor. I'm pretty sure there's a mod or 12 that does that. Oh, an Apex village. Alright, so I was told by the creator of the Neki mod, the species I'm playing as, to do lots of scanning here. Appropriate bricks, smooth blocky blocks, tongue steps, foul-smelling kitchen counter. Oh, we don't want the screeching of the Apex in our ears while we do this. Paper lamp. Appropriate this curtain. Inappropriately appropriate bed. Banana. I love these, but I can't eat them. Appropriately empty. It wasn't, in fact, empty. I can't if that. I can't tell if that's a B and a lowercase L, which makes me think boy love. Yes, we watch the yaoi here. Or if it's starting to say big ape in all caps. I'll have to ask. That's a pun. There's probably some pretty sheet music on this record. Sheet music being what people read off of to play music. And also being a euphemism for shit. Appropriate indoor light fixture. Huh. Random Neki. When was the last time you licked yourself? Honest question, chat. When was the last time you licked yourself? Come on, it's the cold season. Your chapped lip have an ass. Ah, there was another cat. And they are also asking me about when I lick myself. And it's empty. The inside smells of fear and bubblegum. Where the drones go to rest. I'm not here to arrest you. I don't know, have you been embezzling? I realized I made the pilk, but never drank it. We've remedied the problem. Ah, an elegant wedding dress. Bottom. The skirt. Why? Why is that here? So, weird thing about the Apex towns is specifically right here, it double spawns a camera. So every time you walk past here or go near it, you get an extra security camera. I guess I should be glad that it only just breaks the extra security camera and it doesn't, it doesn't crash the game, it just causes a security camera to drop, but... But I still find it annoying. Speaking of annoying, these containers apparently contain some of the codices that are exclusive to the Neki mod, giving backstory on who the Neki are. I apparently have the worst luck in the Neki mod history, as after, I think, 2 full playthroughs of Neki, and previously dedicating several hours to just finding Neki codices, I have failed to find all of the Neki codices. Look, I don't have a particularly large interest in the lore and whatnot, but I'd like to at least find them and read them over. If not for anything but the sake of saying that I did. Why is the blouse and belt considered a legendary? Why? I don't understand it. I'm not going to pretend to. Food. Why? Why are none of the codices ever new? Why are they always just ones I've already read? Ah, chef's hat. Oops. Oops, oops. I didn't mean to do that. Well, that's just money, and we don't really care. We will take the tech cards, however. Bowl-shaped droppable space table, perfect for hopping on in space. Oh, a microwave. I haven't scanned one of these yet. This thing is for making perfectly edible food explode. Understandable and comprehensible. Happy to be a part of it. Well, that's a very interesting thing to read. Neki scientists leave combat. The dialogue is, I pissed a little over there. Fascinating. Also, you're the only survivor. Congratulations. Good luck on being alone. Alright, this is the last stop I'm going to make on this planet. And it was totally worth it. Oh, I haven't been to this one yet. Fantastic. I'm sure this won't lead me on a goose chase. Alright, we'll start with the hideout because, well, we will. It doesn't require more than one click, and we can just pretend everything is fine. There are a lot of food items in Starbound. Someday. God damn it, I destroyed the snowman again. Every time. Alright, this is a search for clues. Perfect, we got a note. Another bull mech horn. We found 2 mech horns. Both are the bull mech horn. Why? You know, I stopped at the weapons trade station because it's just like, oh, I can buy, I could buy weapon parts there, or better yet, I could potentially sell the part, or the... I had some medical supplies from a medical station, or a couple medical stations I had previously gone to. But as I'd had a string from hell of finding only medical stations, I just sold them to a normal merchant at a loss. I was like, oh, I can go there and maybe they'll buy the medical supplies I have, but, no, probably not. Yes, yes, off to jail they go. You know what? That's good enough. We really don't need to explore every single planet. I do kind of want to check planets to see what they have, particularly these late tier ones, because they do have a very solid potential to have actually what I'd want, what I'd need, but can't be bothered, to be entirely honest. Ah, hell, I can't be arsed. There we go. Couple of snowmen. Now they won't be lonely. I'd make a joke about how I now have the urge to burst into song and sing Setting Sail or Coming Home from hit video game Bastion. But I'm already painfully aware that I can't sing. Well, if we do it again, it won't be a problem. Also, I need to remember to turn my pixels into hard currency so I can't lose it. Because every time you die, you lose a percentage of your money. When you don't have much money, it's not a problem. When you have a lot of money, you're losing a lot. Yeesh. Why do mechs hurt so bad? I know the answer to that, because they're mech enemies and they're designed for you to have a giant mech with you. But the mech is not fun. At no point does the mech actually get better. Well, it's challenging content, Horatio. It's not challenging, it's tedious. There's a difference. Oh boy, we got another horn. It's Foghorn. Foghorn Leghorn? I thought you were copyrighted. Well, we're done here. I wanted to get a better look at that constellation. Is it a dog? Is it a rabbit? Is it a cat? Is it me? Is it you? Oh, we're on this planet again. I knew we'd been to this planet, I just didn't remember which planet it was. Right, so we're in a biome with soft soil. Just real quick, gonna dig straight down. And this is why. God damn it. Why? I didn't even get an opportunity to try and beat him into submission. It's just he auto-teleports out while announcing where he's going. This is one of the problems I have with the bounty hunter stuff. They drag me back to a planet I've already been to on a different bounty hunting mission, and then it's like, okay, there you go. Could you imagine if I had gone here first on a different bounty hunting mission, and it had picked up the other guy's location immediately and it skipped to this stage in this quest? Instead of making me ping-pong back across 2 other systems in order to find details on where this dude was? That is unfortunate. It wouldn't have been a problem if you could walk through enemies, but you can't walk through enemies. They cause you to bounce off for some reason. There we go. Hey, 420. Well, at least that guy took being arrested well. Another free mech part, very nice. Finding mech blueprints are important because eventually I do have to upgrade my mech. For now, however, I'm going to put it off. Table full of toys. Alright, so now it should be time to return to the Peacekeeper Station, and it is. I'm gonna get these bounty quests turned in, and then I'm gonna call it for today. There's only so much bounty hunting I can contend with on a given day. Ah, my stats. Is there a way to get lava immunity? Well, now I'm curious. Maybe ascending my fire affinity will give me lava immunity. Oh, fine, game, fine. I'll do the final mission. This happens every time where it's just like, alright, I think I've had just amount of bounty hunting for the day, and it's just like, oh, don't worry, it's just, here's the last one. Damn you, game. Damn you to hell. Alright, full disclosure, I keep going into these glowing biomes because I was just like, oh, okay. I keep going into these glowing biomes because neon melons can glow in them. They can glow in them, but they can also grow in them. And I'm interested in them because I'd like to get some seeds for neon melons. Alright, teleport me. Time for combat. They have an offer. I can have your fedora, your trilby. Go directly to jail. Death row. No parole. No delayed sentence, just go die. Please, immediately. At least this bounty was quick. I will say, imagine having to climb up that tower normally and not having hyper-enhanced jumping from being a cat. Why must they hang out in front of one of my wall lockers? One I have a need for, a use for. Okay, so you can't stack the bull mech horns. Good to know. Alright, all of this is set up to be sold. Painful. Alright, so tomorrow we'll fly on over to the next Peacekeeper station and continue bounty hunting. In the meantime... let me go ahead and take a peek to see who's streaming currently. See if I can send the viewers over to someone. Girth is playing Master Chief Collection. Fantastic. He's playing Combat Evolved. Whether he's doing the campaign or multiplayer, I don't know. But I love me some Halo MCC. Halo... not specifically Halo Master Chief Collection, but I love me some Halo, so... Raid the Girth Burger. Ah, yes. Have fun, my single-digit viewers. Oh, 6. I think it's my best for this month. Have a wonderful week, everyone, or weekend, and I hope to see you next time.